Yo, you're now tuned into the Hip-Hop Hermits radio show. We got special guests right now, Slim Dymondz. How you doing? And we got Andre Blue right here chilling.
What's up?
You know, and by the way, this is DJ Matt Black and DJ
Gianni.
Yeah, and right now we got Slim Dymondz. We chilling right now. You know, we turned from the cypher, fresh off the cypher.
Fresh off the cypher.
Yeah.
Fresh off. We are fresh off the cypher.
Yeah, we fresh off the cypher. So how you feeling right now?
I feel good. I ain't gonna front. I'm feeling pretty good right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had a good time. I feel like the show, everything I projected, you know what I'm saying, as far as my vocals and everything was on point. And
yeah.
I think that everybody heard me.
Yeah,
That's what I really look for. If you heard me, you know what I'm saying, I don't want too much breaths and all that. I just want to make sure everything is good.
Yeah.
So if everybody heard me, then I'm really satisfied. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you always have good energy when you
appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Nah,
Last time I think I was a little too much. I don't know. That's just me. Little too much because maybe I'll run out of breath and then I'll go a little too hard.
Yeah.
But tonight I felt just right.
Yo, it was live, man. Kiana had the party jumping. I wish she could be here right now. You had a crazy verse. I saw that.
Yeah, have a crazy verse. Last time you had a crazy verse too. I heard it.
Yeah. Yo, you did that pop beat justice. Yo, like, nah, I'm saying no gas. I'm not even gassing your head up.
I heard that verse. That first was dope. I ain't gonna front. Bro.
Yeah.
One thing I want to ask you about your project, Double Entendre, is it called?
Double Entendre. Yeah.
You had a Tupac sample. I
did have a Tupac. My prayer.
Yeah,
it was
talk about that.
You heard that? Oh, that's what's up, bro. I appreciate that.
We were playing it at this during our show the other day.
Oh yeah, my prayer. Yeah, that's.
What made you want to put the Tupac sample in there? Why
Tupac? Because like I ain't gonna lie, when I was younger, I didn't like Tupac. Not because he wasn't a good rapper, it's because I was going off of what everybody else was going off of. Biggie, we from Biggie, we New York, you know what I'm saying?
East Coast, right.
So it was an East Coast, West Coast. The media promoted an East Coast, West Coast beef wasn't really the case, but they promoted that. So when I growing up as a kid, I'm on Biggie's side. We East Coast, we from New York, we East. Pac is from New York too. Nobody know that. He was born in New York, and he grew up in Baltimore and shit like that. But as a kid, I didn't care about all that. He was repping West. I'm East, so I'm repping East. You know what I mean?
So big.
But as I got older, to understand everything that's going on in the music in the industry, Pac was the realest. He really was. He was the realest. He didn't sugarcoat anything. He kept it 100. You know what I mean? Yeah. Everything 100. So I want to know. You know what I'm saying? I make music. I don't sugarcoat anything, but you have to give people the real shit in doses. You know what I mean? You don't want to give them too much. You got to give them in doses for them to understand. Because everything right now, the most important things is things that's catchy. The music that's catchy. That's the most important thing right now. Not the lyrics and what's really real and shit like that. It's really the catchy music.
Yeah.
So for my prayer, after all the music that I put in my mixtape that was catchy and lyrical, I wanted to end it with my prayer. Like, yo, yeah, don't get me wrong, I vibe to the songs, but I'm minding my own, got a mind of my own, because this music is strong, let's make you a zone, but don't let it make you a clone and take it from home. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So that's what really was behind my prayer. I want to, because later on I really listened to Pac shit and I really got to understand it, and I respected him, so I wanted them to know, like, yo, this music is powerful. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people just understand it, but don't let it control your life. You know? Yeah. That was really the whole thing behind my prayer.
Yeah, as an MC, I actually feel you on that whole Pac thing, because it was a similar thing with me. I came up on Biggie.
Yo.
You know, being from CT, you know, all you know is what's going on in New York, and that's Biggie.
Yeah.
But besides from Pac, what are some of your, like, other inspirations, you know?
Inspirations?
Like,
I want to go, like, I'll just state people from the current now.
Alright, that's dope.
You got your Kendrick Lamars and your J. Cole. Like, those, I respect them so much. You know what I mean? I really do. Because they keep it, you know what I'm saying? They keep it real. A lot of people in the industry, you know what I mean? They're good. You know what I'm saying? Music is music. I grew up on 50, G-Unit. I grew up on that. Yeah. And that music is good. But you also have to understand, you know what I mean? Like, everybody doesn't live that. If he's talking about his life, if you don't understand really where he's coming from, don't try to, you know, force that on your life, and don't try to make that something that if you're not about if you're not about that life, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't claim that. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I had to learn as an artist. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause when we grow up, we just look at our inspirations. We look at the people that is trying to guide us, and like we look at the rappers like, and what they saying, that's their life.
Yeah. And you try to
don't use their life. Now, use your life. If you make music, use your life, and that's what everything I do. I don't sugarcoat anything. I don't say anything that I don't do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's what you learn as an artist. So at first you just trying to use talent, because lyrical talent, like bars or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what bars or whatever they say, shit like that. Use your lyrical talent because you want to show people that you're good. But after a while, that shit it gets boring. It gets played out. As an artist, you have to use what your life experience, what you experience in your life. So I just try my best to do that.
I think cool thing about your Tupac sample is like, it's just really cool to see. Like a lot of rappers sample Tupac even nowadays. It's cool like how relevant he still is.
It's a fact.
Like he died like almost like 15, 20 years ago, something like that.
Yeah,
And
crazy.
he's still really relevant. Like even on Kendrick's album, you can see like the relevancy.
Yeah, To Pimp a Butterfly, and then it was really To Pimp a Caterpillar.
That's what it
Tupac.
started.
That was dope. You know what
I mean, you talk about Tupac and everything. Like he had a crazy work ethic. Like talk about how important it is to have a good work ethic.
Oh nah, it's very important. Like me, every song I get into, I make sure, I listen. First, when you start off a song, what you want to do, first thing you want to do is, you got to be on the other side, the listener. You got to be the listener. So it's like, I hear this beat right now. This beat is playing.
Yeah.
As a listener, what would I want to hear on this beat? Not because I just want to rap it. No, as a listener, what would draw me into this music? A situation that you've been through. So then you start looking into all the situations that we have been through. And we have similarities. Everybody has similarities.
Yeah.
So you look into a situation, like for example, like the song I did earlier today was called Like Me. I said, don't you want to KK what? You know what I'm saying? Like everybody had a situation where they liked some female, you know what I mean? And they felt like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like so I just try to put myself in a lot of situations that the most people understand, and they understand me because they've been through the same shit. Even if you didn't go through the same shit, you probably went through something similar, and you understand me. So I just want to make sure that everybody understands me. That's how I do my music. Yeah. I'm not gonna just ramble and just like just say some shit that sounds good. Yeah. No, I want you to understand me. I want you to feel what I'm going through. You know what I mean? That's the whole thing.
That's an interesting approach, because a lot of artists they'll hear the beat and be like, I'm just gonna spaz and tell my story, I'm gonna get on here and do me, and I'm gonna keep it real 100. But those type of artists often get drowned out by the media because they're not really giving people what they want to hear.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? And it's like there's ways to be yourself and still appeal at the same time.
Yeah. It's a fact. So I could sit here and come up with a lot of word play and a lot of schemes and a lot of shit in my lyrics that would be like, oh shit, that was good. But if it's real to me, if it's really what I'm going through and it's really my life and experiences, and I'm rapping on a mic to you, you're gonna feel it. Yeah. It's different than when you just write it. When you feel it, then I'm really talking to you. And you're like, oh shit, like, maybe it's not on the money. Maybe it's not exactly what you went through. But similarities in it, you can pull it out. You know what I'm saying? That's the most important thing, is relating. We have to relate. And we all do relate. So it's just like, damn, this beat's playing. I hear a sound. So I try to kind of like blend in with the sound. I follow the sound. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I just follow the beat. So whatever. I'm just trying to be another instrument on the beat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because all of it, the same thing.
You have to be another instrument on the beat. Yeah. You know what I mean?
A lot of people don't realize that the voice is
exactly. So it's like, you might be the nicest person in the world. You might be lyrical, but if the chorus and the beat is saying something, follow that. Like follow the sound. Like listen to the sound,
flow, the cadence,
and go with it and follow it. That's really how you make chorus. That's how you make chorus.
I think it's really important You know, it's a very good point that you made about making relatable music, because that's what our generation is. Because when I was growing up, I grew up on 50, I grew up on DMX, I grew up on, and every one of them dudes was street dudes. And
the street.
I couldn't relate to that because I'm not a street dude.
That's
you
a
know what I
fact.
mean? I'm 8 years old playing with my action figures and stuff. Like I couldn't relate to it. But now, like with the J. Cole's, the Kendrick Lamar's, the Big Crits, all of them, they make relatable music so the fans feel it more. You know what I mean? And they vibe with it more, and they connect to the artist more. So I think that's dope that you make, you know, create relatable music. And yourself, you know, you don't gotta pretend or front. You know, like I talk to you off camera, you the same person on and off camera.
And it feels good. It feels good to make music that is honest. It's you. And when you out there, I'm giving everybody eye contact, and I can sit there and really tell you what the situation is going on because I lived that life. You know what I mean? When you don't live that life, at the end of the day, how do you feel inside? Like, how do you really feel if you're talking about something that's not true? You know what I'm saying? Okay. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I used to be that person because I grew up listening to, you know. So that's how I started music. Just exploiting my talent as an artist and my lyrical talent. But then when you put your whole life into it, when you listen into it, it's like real. Like you just feel it. You're like, man, like ain't nothing I'm saying is not real. It's not true. Yeah. It's just so much more better.
So how important you think it is for artists to speak on, you know, social issues? Because you got that one line about, you know, black all lives matter. That one line, yeah,
that's a fact because I feel like, don't get me wrong, like a lot of stuff that's going on in the media with the, you know what I'm saying, the whole black thing and the, you know, the police and all that. You know what I'm saying, like and the situation that's going on, it's real. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's like, what are you gonna do? You gonna make the situation better, or you gonna what? You're gonna because I said Black Lives Matter, all lives matter. Because when you say Black Lives Matter, now you feel some type of way about the situation. So you still segregating yourself because you're saying Black Lives Matter. That's still segregating yourself. So you're not helping the situation. Yeah. The only way to help the situation is saying all lives matter. Because that's a fact. That's a fact. Don't narrow it down because you're mad at a situation. Keep it a buck. The fact is that all lives really matter.
So how important you think it is for artists to speak on social issues?
I feel like you should speak on social issues, not too often, because nobody really wants to hear that. Everybody's trying to escape when they listen to music. They're trying to escape reality. So once you let them escape, that's why a lot of my music is escaping reality. You know, smoking, whatever, whatever it is, it's escaping reality. But also let them know as an artist, like, I know, like, there's some shit going down, and I'm gonna speak on it. But I'm not gonna, like, overwhelm you with all this information and just, because you're trying to escape right now by listening to music. You're trying to relax. You don't want to deal with all of the serious shit that's really going on. Mm-hmm. But when you make your music, make sure you let them know that you're aware of that. Don't just neglect that. Don't just neglect what's really going on. Mm-hmm. You make that known, but don't make that the prime source of your music. Because nobody wants to always listen to that. They want to escape from this. They want to have a good time from it. They know there's a lot of bullshit going on. Mm-hmm. You don't want to rap about that all the time. You want to mix it up. That's how you do it. You mix it up. Time for a party, you want to play party music. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to really get into that stressful shit because sometimes it's stressful. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you just let them know that, yo, this is an issue. I want y'all to know this is an issue. So don't ever try to ignore it and get past it. But at the same time, we also want to enjoy our lives and enjoy ourselves.
Yeah, like Tupac said once, I think it was, he was saying the best album is one that has every kind of mood, serious mood, party mood.
I didn't know he said that, and that's a fact.
I think that's what he did with his albums too. Like Me Against the World, there's all different kinds of songs. And same thing with All Eyes on Me. And another thing I wanted to ask you about is your team is called Elite Rebel, right?
Elite Rebel.
Can you talk about that and what the name is about?
Elite Rebel, because the music, I don't want to sound like a cocky or nothing like that, but the music, I feel like the music that I put out is pretty good. I think it's good. That's just me. I think it's good. So I will put us up there with the elites. I will put us up there with the elites because I feel like our music is elite. And I don't put that on myself because even though I'm the one putting down the lyrics, I have a whole team with me. We live our life. We do things that give me the inspiration to write the music. So I write the music not just because I'm an artist, because everything I see is everything I write. Everything so that my boys is my music, my friends are my music. Whoever is around is my music because that's my inspiration. You know what I mean? Yeah. So we're elite. I feel like we're elite as far as music. And we rebels because we rebel against bullshit music. We rebel against music that if you're not speaking the truth, then why are you really speaking?
Yeah.
We rebel. We're rebellious against that. You know what I mean? We don't get it twisted. Hip hop is hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop is free. That's the problem. It's free. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can do whatever they want. But we're rebels against the music that's pointless music. That's the same repetitive music over and over. It's like I don't think like, damn, I just made a hot song, so now I need to make that everybody likes. I just made a hot song that everybody likes. Now I need to make a hot song. I should do the same song, similar song to that song because everybody like that song. No, we want to escape. We want to experiment. We want to experiment. I'm gonna make a song. Shit, everybody's talking like I made a song like me when I said I don't want your wifey. I'm looking for a girl that's just like me. And I made that song because there's so many songs talking about I'm taking your girl, I'm taking your shorty. I mean that's common, like that's common. But how many songs is talking about like I don't want your wife, I don't want your girl, I'm looking for a girl that's like me? How many songs is like that? You gotta put yourself, you gotta separate yourself from everybody else to make yourself unique and different. That's what I do.
And speaking on your team, one person sticks out to me a lot. Dana Marie. You know, tonight you guys did the Ready or Not song. Yeah. I remember another song that I even played on my show. I can't recall. Focus.
Oh,
that's a hot track.
Yeah, I really appreciate that you listen to that.
That is a hot track. Can you tell me about how like you and her came together and started like making music?
Well, Dana Marie, it's this bar like in New Rochelle. I live in New Rochelle right now.
Yeah, okay.
She's from New Rochelle, and I don't know. She just something about her draw her attention. So I just went to talk to her randomly. Yeah. And she so happened to be a singer. You know, she sing. Yeah. She so happened to have a good voice. So she said, "Oh, I have an Instagram or whatever. Check me out." So I got an Instagram and I listened to her. And I was like, "Oh, she's good."
Yeah.
But I didn't see her in months. But then when I did see her, I didn't forget who she was. So, you know, I'm with a crowd of people. My boy Easy. And that's one of my managers. My boy E. I'm like, yo, that's that girl that sings. I know her. He don't hesitate.
Yeah.
You tell him something like that, he's gone. So I said, oh, you know, she sings. Gone.
Yeah.
You know when to talk to her. We seen her a few times. And we got familiar with each other. And then we actually came together. I had a song that I wrote because when I hear a person's voice, I try to write the song that would cater to their voice. So I wrote a song that catered to her voice, and we hit her up, and she actually came through, and we, you know what I'm saying, collabed, and then we recorded the song, and everybody loved it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's really how that came together with Dana Marie. Then, you know, the music goes on. We continue to do music. Shout out to Dana Marie.
Yeah.
Everybody go listen to that track, Focus.
Please check that out.
Focus, Slim Dymondz, and Dana Marie.
It's real. Like everything we do is real.
Yo, that's dope, yo. Appreciate you stopping by the Hip-Hop Hermits radio show.
Thank you. I appreciate it so much. I would love to be here. Can I get the switch?
Oh, yeah.
Nah, of course. Nah, that's respect though.
Man, this is the Hip-Hop Hermits radio show with DJ Matt Black and
DJ Gianni.
And DJ
Dre Blue.
Yeah.
Slim motherfucking Dymondz. You feel me? Elite Rebel, baby. You know what I mean? Pro City, that was old shit, but we still Pro City. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm still here, so let's be seen. Thank you.
Peace.
Peace.